everyone, my name is Tori, this is Novel Life, and welcome back to my channel. And welcome to a brand new weekly reading vlog. I am actually very excited for this week's weekly vlog because my pink pumpkins are out. I'm in a little different angle. I'm trying out a couple different angles to film, but I'm very excited because it is September 1st today. In my house, that is the first day of fall. That is when fall starts. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to just sit down and read all the fall books. I already started one book, which I did not pick from my TBR jar. I just really wanted to read this today because the vibes were vibing. It was cozy in my house. Had my coffee, put on some ambiance music, lit a candle, and then it started raining. And I was like, it's the perfect. It is the perfect time to start this book. And that is Wisteria by Adeline Grace. So I'm only a couple of chapters in. I'm listening to the audiobook and reading along. That's just how I personally like to read some of these more atmospheric books. And I just love it. It's so atmospheric. I love the banter. I love the enemies to lovers. I love a lot of things about this book. So I just am really excited to sit down. I don't really have an update other than that, but I've started this. I love Blythe. I love the hero in this book. I love that the reason they had to get married. If you've read Foxglove, there's some stuff that definitely you have to read these books in order. So I can't really say too much about this book, but I really love it. I love this book. I love this world. I love the author's writing. I love just everything about this book. So I cannot wait to just dive into that book tonight. I have to film my wrap up for August, but I'm gonna dive into this book. I will have more books to pick starting, I think, tomorrow. My TBR jar is empty. Because not that I read all of those books, I read most of those books, but I have my TBR cart behind me, and I have all of my books for September that I have from my TBR that I want to write those down, put them in here so I can grab them. I have a couple of ALCs. I also have a couple of books like from the library that came in, books from Libro FM for the September ALCs that I didn't know until today, so I'm gonna write them all down and put them in here. So yeah, that's my plan. Just a little introduction to this weekly vlog. I hope you come along with me. It's the first day of fall in my house, first day of September, and I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait. So come along with me. Hope you enjoy. Let's see what we get up to. Hello. I actually have a pretty big reading update. So it's Monday afternoon. It's Labor Day here in the US, which I was actually going to work a full day, but I was able to get all of my stuff done with a little over a half day, which I'm really happy about. So I'm going to go grocery shopping. Fun adult stuff. But I have a pretty big reading update. So I'm going to update you on Wisteria because that's what I first started reading yesterday. And to be 100% honest, I'm 60% of the way through, even though I think I'm not actually 60%. Maybe I am. I don't know. My audiobook says I'm 60% through. So I'm physically reading this and then like listening to the audiobook. So what, like the first 50%, I was like, ooh, I like their back and forth. I like their banter. I was like, but something seems off. Like something is off. There's like a mystery happening. I'm like, I need to figure this out. And that just hit. So like last night I was like, okay, this is a good place to stop because I feel like things are about to literally get really crazy with this book, like just bananas crazy. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it down, stop reading. It was like 10:30, 11 o'clock last night. So I'm probably gonna finish this tonight. Depends on how much time I get to actually sit down and read. I just have to like do house stuff and all of those fun adult things. But I was kind of expecting it. There's like a part that I expected, but there's a part I did not expect. So I'm like, I don't know what is happening in this world. I don't know what is going on, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So it's giving 5-star vibes, but it's been a little slow, so I'm like, okay, this ending better be good. So that's just my like first thoughts, like of the first 60%. I'll definitely update you when I finish this book because I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of thoughts, but I'm like, this could go this way or this way. It could go like shoot to a 5-star, or it could just be a 4-star right now. So yeah, that's this one. And then I needed a different audiobook to work to today. I guess that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but I have a lot of spreadsheet work, and when I have spreadsheet work to do for like one of my tasks, I can listen to an audiobook, which is very nice. So I literally yesterday, like late yesterday, after dinner and everything like that, I did all of my TBR cart, books that were in my Hoopla, my Libby, all my ALCs, all my e-arcs that I have. I put them all into that cup, which is now quite full. So I have a big reading month because I want to try and get through all of those before the end of September. We'll see if that happens. But I picked Fate and Furies by Helen Schwarr, which I was actually like, I forgot I put that book in there. I was like, did I really put that book in there? But yes, I got the audiobook from Hoopla. It's on Hoopla. And the 4th book I think is either out or is about to come out. I can't remember. I think it's out already. Yeah. So I only have 2 books left to catch up on because this book started with like a time jump of a year. So like in between the first 2 books and the last 2 books, there's like a year time jump, I think. I don't know if there's one at the end of the 3rd book, but I heard that like it was a good place to like pause for a second. It was a good place to like pause for a second, so that's what I did. And then it's been about a month or 2 since I read the first 2, and I do enjoy this world. I think it's interesting. I like the female character, and there's a lot of secrets coming out in this book. You're not gonna believe how far I got into this book. I was just listening, I was vibing, I was like, oh shit, oh shit. Like, I was very surprised at what was happening. I got through 50% of this audiobook today. Really was not expecting that. Like, seriously, I was not expecting that. So I'm very happy with that. Like this, it's only the 2nd day of September, and I used to read like a book a day. So like I'd be between physical ebook and audio, I'd finish like a book a day. This was like 2 years ago. And now I finish maybe like a book every 2 or 3 days. So a 60% through Wisteria yesterday and 50% through this one. So I don't know how much more audiobook time I'm gonna have today, but I was gonna listen while I'm in the grocery store, but with fantasy I can't do that because I have to like really pay attention, but I also have to pay attention to what I'm picking up, you know? So I'm gonna go do that. It's gonna be fun, I guess. I also ordered some new like food storage stuff off Amazon, which I mean, do I need it? Probably not, but do I want it? Yes. It's supposed to be delivered between 5 and 10 p.m. today. I'm hoping it was going to be 5 p.m. It hasn't shipped yet. It shipped 5 minutes ago, so we'll see when it gets here. But I'm very excited for those to organize my pantry. But yeah, that's my quick update. Monday, we're on a roll with reading, and I hope we keep these good vibes going because I need them. But it's a very fantasy-heavy week. Like Wisteria is YA fantasy, gothic. Fate and Furies is fantasy romance, so I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. I'm loving it. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Good morning. It is Wednesday. I have my coffee and my breakfast, and I literally just sat down at my desk. But before I get started with my very busy day, I have a very large project that I'm trying to finish this week, so I'm on the struggle bus with it, but it's fine. We'll get it done by Friday. My audiobooks are gonna help me with that. Okay, I have quite a big update, like reading update for you guys. So I didn't vlog at all Tuesday, one, because I was working like crazy and I just needed to like focus on that, listen to my audiobook, which means I have a big update for you. So on Monday night, I finished Wisteria by Adeline Grace. And let me tell you guys, like, when I updated you when I was at 60%, I didn't know if this book would become like a favorite in the series, if that makes sense. Like, this is tied with Belladonna for me. I think that this is like a little less gothic. It's more magical, if that makes sense. But it's still in the same world, so it still gives you those same like dark-ish vibes. If you're looking for like more gothic, Belladonna is gonna be your go-to. Obviously you have to read these books in order though, but like Belladonna, that book and that love story is so different from this one. This one is like an epic love story. It's like epic in the way that I can't really say anything. I don't want to spoil anything, but really it is like epic in the way that like you think at the beginning of the book like they really don't like each other, like they're true hate to love, enemies to lovers, like they're never gonna actually fall in love. What? So yeah, this was a 5-star read. I was not expecting it to be a 5-star read, but the way that the end of this book was literally just blew me away. I really wish I had more words to say other than that, but I literally cannot talk about this book without spoiling things. And it's one of those things where there wasn't like, I guess that's really the way that Adeline Grace wrote this series. Like, Foxglove was my least favorite in the series, but reading this book, I have like a different appreciation for Foxglove and what happened in that book and why it was actually like written, if that makes sense. So sometimes with the series, when you read a series, like a middle book could seem like just a middle book and it's like, okay, not that great. But then when you get to the next book or the other books in the series, you really appreciate what the author did and why they created it and why they wrote it that way. So I do have a deeper understanding of why Foxglove was the middle book, because of what happens in this book, but I still love these characters. I love this world. I love everything. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then you guys saw that I picked Fate and Furies from my TBR jar. I leave it on top so I know. So I picked Fate and Furies, and I actually finished this audiobook last night. And I do have some thoughts. So I think every book in this series has been 4 stars for me. I don't know if this last book is gonna be a 5-star read. So I gave this book, the 3rd book of the series, 4 stars. Only because it's like, I understand like the world, the magic. It is so easy to digest, but there's nothing in the series so far that has really just screamed 5-star for me, if that makes sense. I would love for the last book to be 5 stars because I love a good epic ending. Like, I can't pinpoint why it's not a 5-star. I just don't feel like super emotionally connected to the characters. Most of the reason I think is because with our female character, like in the 1st book, you find out that she has X amount of years to live and she wants to become a war sword. And within that 1st book, you know, that she realizes there's like a law of the land that like women cannot be war swords, they can't carry weapons because of this prophecy. And you learn like more about that throughout these 3 books. And so she's basically living on borrowed time. Like, at this point, she has about a year left to live, I think, based on like this fate stone that she had. It has like the date or the age that she would die. So it's interesting. And she did meet certain people in this book that I thought would open her eyes to certain things. So like this whole like living on borrowed time has me not rolling my eyes, but I'm just like, oh, of course. Like, I know this is a romance. I know she's not gonna die. So I'm like, okay, but we're really waiting to the last book for her to like realize that, because I feel like she hasn't, some of the decisions she made are not ones that I was expecting, only because she's living on borrowed time. So I think that she would choose differently, but she's choosing the opposite. So it's very, I can't say anything about the 3rd book without spoiling the series, which is why I'm being very vague and I'm talking about the series in general. But I definitely will finish these audiobooks. I really love the audiobooks for this series. They're available on my library, on my Libby app and my Hoopla app. I've just been listening to them on Hoopla. And the 4th book is there. I do know the Shadow Prince, something with the Shadow Prince. It's like the standalone that she wrote in like a collaboration series. That person we just saw in this book, and I am more excited to read that standalone about his story than I am to read about the 4th book in the series. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know when I'll pick it up, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to read that standalone first, just because we literally, at the end of this book, we get a glimpse of him and like really who he is and how he incorporates himself into this story. But I'm very intrigued because I feel like I would give a little backstory to one of the other characters. So yeah, I think I'm gonna read that standalone first and then go back to the 4th book. Just because my mood is telling me to go that way. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but. So 2 books down, and it's only the 4th of September. We're doing good. My voice is always raspy when I wake up. I literally woke up like within the hour, so I have a bunch of books in here. So some of these, most of these I think I have audiobooks for, but if I pick one that I don't have an audiobook, I may just put it to the side because I don't have time to physically read this week. If I do, it's like very few, like an hour or two at night. So we're gonna pick one. Please be an audiobook, please be an audiobook. Well, I picked two, but I'll pick this one. Okay, Kingdom of Claw by Demi Winters. I don't have the audiobook, so I'm going to pop this back in because this is one that I have to physically read along and listen to the audiobook, but I have to use a credit, so I'll put that back in. Hopefully I don't pick it again, but okay. This better be a good one. Haunted Ever After by Jen DeLuca. Do I have the audiobook? I think I got this through Libro FM. Let me check. Hang on. So this is one that I actually got from Berkeley. I got the physical book. Oh yeah, I have it. Okay. I have the audiobook through Libro FM. So it's narrated by Jeannie Shenman. Hallowed Grounds Coffee Shop embraces the ghost tourism that keeps the local economy afloat. He takes the female character on a ghost tour. Okay, this sounds like super atmospheric, so that's what I'm gonna listen to today, which is a nice break between the two fantasies. I mean, Wisteria is kind of fantasy, more magical. It's a 10-hour audiobook. I listen at 2 times speed when I work, so yeah, I might be back later today and give you an update. And we'll pick another one, maybe, but I'll talk to you guys later. Hi, you're in the same spot, but it is 4:30 in the afternoon because if you guys watched my last weekly vlog, so I didn't post one this past Sunday, but the one before that, I read Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver, okay? And I like talked about that book for like 10 minutes or so because I was just really obsessed with it. So this is a PR package from her PR company. So I got the original like sprayed edges with the, what are they called? Like the pink book with the pink pages that only came in PR boxes or PR packages, because she doesn't do boxes, she does packages like this. And so I was like, I don't even know if I mean, I got the ALC from them, but like, I don't know if I'm ever actually gonna get, I didn't think I was actually gonna get any PR stuff from them, but I did, and I'm like crying because like, who am I, right? Oh man, stickers. Oh no, I dropped a sticker. They don't tell you, they just like, you just put in your stuff when you do it, so. Oh my god, so this is her, oh that's cute. So that's Periwinkle Pony PR, that's the PR company Elsie uses. So it has, on behalf of Elsie, would like to thank you for your continued support of this world and this characters. Aw, so it has a lot of stuff in here that I'm really excited. So, this art. Okay, first, a moment for the book though, okay? In the package, let's open it. It has like foiled, these are so pretty. I'm very surprised they actually did these. Okay, I didn't like the orange at first when this cover came out, but I'm definitely not mad at it. So you can see this is foiled, the edge is foiled, the back is foiled. It has orange pages. I don't want to like, it has orange pages that's signed by Elsie. Like, will I ever read this? No, absolutely not. But it has like sprayed edges with the rose for Rose Hill. I think you can see that. They're very light. Oh my god, this is so freaking pretty. This is very pretty, and it matches my pink one. Literally, I love this book so freaking much. Oh my god, this is really, really pretty. Fun fact, I had a car that was this color for like 12 years or something. Okay. So one thing I talked about the ALC of Wild Eyes is that she had a performer actually perform 2 songs from the album Photosynthesis that Skylar writes throughout the book, right? And the last song, Photosynthesis, had me tearing up, literally tearing up. And I love it so much. So if you can listen to the audiobook, I highly suggest doing it. Oh my god, that's pretty. So like this would be the album cover, but it's just, I use notepads all the time, so this is perfect. It's like just lined notepad. Oh my gosh. And it says, I found home in broken glass. I found home in the world, in the words that he gave me. Never knew such a small life could free me. Oh, this is actually a really cool package. Like they didn't send this much stuff with the other one. I think they sent a scrunchie because, which I have the scrunchie in my desk because I use it if I'm up here and then my hair's down and I get hot. So then it comes with this beautiful artwork. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Let me see if I just, will it fit in here? I don't know if it'll fit. Oh no, it's too big for that. Okay, and then it comes with 3 stickers. So it says Skylar's #1 fan. And it's in a bear. The bear's wearing the t-shirt. It's handcrafted by Wes, which is all orange Skittles because she only likes orange Skittles in the book. And then this beautiful sticker, which I do have one for the other 2 characters. I don't think I've stuck it anywhere. And then the last thing that it came with is, I don't know what this is. I've seen like some PR package stuff. So it's like a orange, what is this? Oh, it's like a cosmetics case, right? Okay, this is just foam. It's like a cosmetics case. That's actually really cool. Well, I don't know what I would use with this, but it's cute, like jewelry case. That is actually a very cool PR package, and I'm currently screaming that I got my hands on that. I did get ink from Amazon. I don't know if anyone cares about that. And then I got this from, I think I just showed you my address, but I got this from Simon & Schuster. I hate these. I hate these so much. I can never open these. I have to like rip it apart. That's actually really cool. So you can request things, but I don't know if I actually ever like get stuff. So this is from Frederick Bachman, A Man Called Ove. Is that what this book is? Yeah, Ove. It's the 10th anniversary, and it has like, it's like foil, I'm talking about it. So it's like satin, and the inside it has that. And the back just shows all of this stuff. So yeah, that's the 10th anniversary. So thank you, Simon & Schuster. Well, this is technically from Adria, but oh my gosh, that's all the mail I got. I don't think I'll be getting anything else. But the Elsie was a very, very, very big surprise. But I'm gonna continue working. I am reading this book. What chapter am I on? Of Haunted Ever After. I guess orange is just a theme. I'm on chapter 6. So not even 50 pages in. I'm not far in. I literally haven't listened to too much because I had a couple meetings, but yeah, I'm gonna continue listening, and I'll let you know, but that's my mail. Hello. I'm coming to you looking literally no makeup on. I'm trying to get more comfortable in my own skin. It's taking some getting used to. Anyway, I finished this book. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna land a 3-star. It's cute. It was cute. I don't know how else to describe it. So basically our female character, she moves from Orlando to like this coastal town. She buys this house and it's haunted. And then the hero in the book, he owns this like coffee shop bakery, and he can like communicate with ghosts. Like someone communicates with him via text, it's ghost. And I know that sounds so weird, but it like makes sense in the book. And so they're trying to figure out like who owned the house that she bought, the person who's like the ghost that's in the house is communicating with her, and like the history and stuff like that. And like there was times where I was laughing because like if you're from Florida, if you know anything about Florida, Publix is like a big thing. And she's like, you got me a Publix sub? Oh my gosh. So yeah, like it was just cute. I think that if I was not listening to the audiobook, I wouldn't have read this, and I would have DNF'd it if I didn't have the audiobook. But I will say that this was very long. It did not need to be almost 10 and a half hours, almost 11-hour audiobook. So that would be my thing. But like it was 3 stars. It was cute. It was adorable. It kept my attention. So Haunted Ever After. I really think I'm gonna end my vlog here because I've been working, if you can't tell, it's really dark here. I've been working on this massive project for one of my authors all week, and I've really been struggling. And tonight and tomorrow, while I'm finishing up tonight, I have like 50 lines left to do, which is not making sense to you, but it's like spreadsheet work, so I have like 50 lines on a spreadsheet. I'm very, like the end is in sight and I can see it and I'm like, I can't wait. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick my next book and I'm not gonna vlog it for you guys. I'm gonna start it tonight, tomorrow, I don't know. Okay, I'm actually really excited. I don't have a physical copy of this one. So it's The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore, right? Yeah, Lori Gilmore. So just a piece of book. She read this for a 24-hour readathon. But basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end the vlog here for you guys, but if you want to watch me read this book and hear my thoughts on it, you can join my Patreon. I'll do an extended vlog over there. That'll be posted like after this weekly vlog, so you can watch this weekly vlog and then like head on over there, if that makes sense, to see that vlog. See like the extended version of this, but I always have a 7-day free trial over on my Patreon. You can join. If you don't like it, you can cancel. Won't charge you any money. But yeah, I'm actually really excited because I have the audiobook for this one too. So I just know this is like super cozy kind of mystery. So this will be not really my first cozy mystery, but it's like dipping my toe in the cozy mystery genre. So yeah, very excited to start that one, but that's all I have for this vlog. Like I said, the extended vlog will be over on my Patreon. For the emoji, drop me a ghost emoji for Haunted Ever After, because there's a little ghost on the cover in the house. It's really cute. But thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe for more content from me. As always, I hope you're living a novel life, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.